Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, you know what? We're going to be checking out something from Revo Knives. Now, this does come to us from Bladerunner Systems, bladerunnersystems.com or BRS, as you see around a lot of places. Now, Bladerunner Systems has a few different kind of brands under their umbrella, so to speak. They have the Revo Knives, which we're going to take a look at. A vault case, and they also have an Evolve line of knives. That's the name of the line, and they actually work with some really prominent knife designers. The Eon, they have EON. It's a model they have designed by Elijah Isham. So I found that very interesting. I honestly did not know a lot about BRS. Until they contacted me and asked if they could send me some stuff out. And guys, this is pretty cool. So what we're going to take a look at inside this box, you've probably seen a couple other people recently do these. I know David from Bladerunner have them. He had a couple of knives from them, and we kind of have the same knife here, but I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. There you go, Revo Knives. There's some info, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff, website. Right on. So you got some info there. Swag. Oh, we like swag. Yes, indeedy. Very cool. And then we have the knife. We'll put that sticker back up there so everybody knows what we're talking about. But this is the Warden. Now, the Warden has a full G10 handle over stainless liners, very open construction. Take a look at it. Everything seems to be milled really well. The G10's got some decent grip on it for sure. Kind of sort of deep carry, not too deep, but it's trying. Definitely ambidextrous. Right, left hand, tip up. It is recessed, as you can see. You've got a cutout there for the pocket clip. Not recessed screws, but it's not too bad. You do have a decent amount of space in the pocket clip. And I'll just tell you right now, didn't really have an issue with it at all in the carry. But yeah, overall, the handle and the finish of the handle, it's not bad. I know some people like to see, some people like the filler plates, some people don't. I like to see them if they have flush screws. I don't like to see them if they have screws like that. I just don't really care for the way it looks. It's an aesthetic thing. The body screws, the pivot, not bad at all. Really not bad. Open construction. Now, you do have the G10 kind of thumb ramps, if you will, but you get really good purchase on them to flip it out. As you see there, yes, it is assisted opening. Now, I know a lot of people might not like that. Doesn't bother me a bit. Assisted, non-assisted, not a big thing. It's not a flipper. You just have the dual thumb ramps, thumb studs, whatever you want to call them, to open it up. Snaps out there really well. Oh, we didn't look at the... Let's look at the centering real quick. This one looks like it might be off to the show side just a little bit, but definitely no rub, no nothing like that. It snaps out there. Now, you've got a little bit, there's no side to side, but I can, at one point, I could feel a little bit of up down, and you know what, to be perfectly honest with you, when I did that, I believe it moved the lock bar just enough on that liner that now I don't feel it. So there you go. There's a little side to side, little bit of side to side. Kind of felt like it was up and down at first, but it might be just a little side to side. Tighten up that pivot a little bit, and we see if it can take care of that. Because with that assisted opening, it's going to come out. Blade 9CR18, kind of a stonewashed finish on it. Not a bad looking finish. Got Revo right there. Let's see. Do they give us a blade marking? Do they give us a blade marking? Now with the 9CR. Nope, no blade marking on there. You do have some jimping on the spine, which is not bad. Not bad. It's not, definitely not overly aggressive, but you know what? It does its job pretty well. Got this kind of sort of, I would call that an elongated drop. They don't really call it anything there on their website. Let's see. You can find this a lot of different places. Let's see what BladeHQ calls it. They do call it a drop point. So yeah, it's kind of an elongated drop. The swedge coming off the spine, kind of cool. Gives it a little bit of flair. I'm kind of digging that. Not too bad. You do have a choil. You could use it as a finger choil, but you definitely want to be careful. I can get my finger in there, but I mean, there you go. I mean, you can see I'm right up on that blade. So, dealer's choice on that one. We'll just call it that. So, what do we have over here? Overall, stat-wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right about 7.5 inches, fully open. 4 and almost 4.5. So as I look at it right here, your blade, we'll call it 4.5 and 3. I mean, it's really close. Your cutting edge is right about 3 as well. Yeah, that seems about right. Grip, 1, 2, 3, just over 3 1/4, 3 3/8. We're gonna call that. There it is in my 3 3/4 inch hand. I can get a full 4-finger grip. Feels really good in hand. You do have kind of a milled out portion for your index finger right there. Fits in really nicely. Let's do our size comparisons real quick. Of course, we're going to start with the bug out. Pretty close. That's a pretty fair assessment. It looks like, let's get it pivot to make sure. Man, the blades are really close, and handles got up by just a little bit. You can see there, probably 1/4 of an inch, but the blades, man, those are really close. I think the bug out might have it by just a little bit. Then our PM2 is obviously going to be bigger if the bug out is a pretty good match. But there you go. Kind of your idea there. Just for the heck of it, I have this guy out here. It's going to be a lot smaller. But there you go. There's how it matches up. It's a 945. Mini Osborne. Why not? It was there. Let's get a weight on it. No milling. No real milling going on the liners. It's not bad. The weight in hand, not bad at all. I'm going to say just over 4. 90 grams. I think I'm going to be way high. Wow. There you go. Just over 3. So, all right. 3.2. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right in pretty much my wheelhouse to where I like to carry too. I like that. Overall, guys, what do I like? What do I don't like? You know, for what you get, we'll talk price, and then we'll talk about what you get. Price, now, you can find these at pretty much most of your favorite retailers. They're a little bit of disparity as a price, and what I mean by that is they're priced anywhere from like $35 to $40. I mean, normally you see, knives throughout your retailers, they're priced pretty close. There's a little bit, I think BladeHQ's got it for like 36. White Mountain, I think it might be 40 or even 41. I know, unfortunately, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, they're out of stock, but they had it for $31.50. I think that was the lowest price I saw, which actually that's pretty good. That's a really, okay, let's go with the BladeHQ price, $36. G10 9CR. Pretty flat ground there. Guys, that's not bad. For what you're getting in this knife, it's done pretty darn well. Oh, the clip? Well, I didn't show you the carry. Doggone. Well, let's do that. Let's see how it carries in pocket. It's not bad. Your clip gets a little thin down at the bottom, we'll say, but not bad. Doesn't stick out a whole lot. Definitely less than that 1/2 inch-ish that we go with. In and out of pocket. Clip a little light. I will say that. The clip is a little bit light. Not too bad. I really didn't think it was going to fall out of my pocket or anything like that. But I would say it's a slightly lighter than average we'll go with. What's your average and my average? They might be different, but I'll say it's slightly less than average for me. But overall, it's done really well. I know, like I said, some people aren't going to like the assisted effect. It's not, it doesn't bother me a bit at all. Feels pretty darn good in hand. Like I said, pretty much hand model time. Yeah, it works. It works for me, guys. If you have hands my size, 3 3/4 inch across here, that's how I measure. I think it's going to feel pretty good for you. Can feel the turned up portion of the clip a little bit. If I was going to use this grip a lot, that might become an issue. But just normal tasks that you're probably going to be doing with this knife, it really shouldn't be an issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue. We'll put it that way. And the blade, I like the finish on the blade. It's 9CR. I got nothing against 9CR. Little bit of so-called billboarding. Not bad. You know, overall, guys, it's not a bad knife. It's not a bad knife for what you're going to pay for it. Decent option, decent budget option, for sure. $36, not a bad price. It's not a bad price at $41, in my opinion. I mean, really, but the better price you can get it for, obviously. Really wishing Smoky Mountain still had them in stock. I don't know if they just had a limited number of them and they sold out really quick. Maybe David over at Blade Banner did such a good job reviewing them that they all sold out at Smoky Mountain. We'll go with that. We like David a lot. But yeah, I mean, $31 is a pretty darn good price for this knife for sure. Well, overall, hey, it's not a bad knife to check out, guys. Like I said, I will leave links down in the description for you guys to check out Bladerunner systems. I'll leave a link to the Warden. And like I said, you can find them pretty much at any retailer. But I'd have to look again. But I'm pretty sure that $36 at Blade HQ is where they had it for $36. That was pretty much the best price that I could find at the moment. So thank you guys very much for checking out the Revo Knives Warden with me today. Thank you very much to Bladerunner Systems for sending it out, giving us the opportunity to check it out. We very, very much appreciate it. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.